Hey there, my name is Justin, and I am grateful to be able to share this Advent truth with you. Zerubbabel was the grandson of the king of Judah, which had been conquered. He was born in Babylon, and in the first year of King Cyrus's reign in Persia, King Cyrus was moved by God to send the exiles, God's people, back to Jerusalem to build a new temple. 42,000 plus people traveled back to rebuild. Zerubbabel and Joshua led the people. And in Ezra chapter 3, verses 10 and 11, it says, "When the builders laid the foundation of the temple of the Lord, the priests in their vestments and with trumpets, and the Levites, the sons of Asaph, with cymbals, took their places to praise the Lord, as prescribed by David, king of Israel. With praise and thanksgiving they sang to the Lord, 'He is good. His love towards Israel endures forever.'" And at this point, everything feels great and going in the right direction. The people were rejoicing because the foundation had been laid. And in the next two verses, Ezra chapter 3, 12 and 13, it says, "But many of the older priests and Levites and family heads who had seen the former temple wept aloud when they saw the foundation of this temple being laid, while others shouted for joy. No one could distinguish the sound of the shouts of joy from the sounds of weeping, because the people made such a noise." The people of Israel had a combination of deep longing and yet disappointment. It had been 70 years for the older generation since they'd seen their homeland destroyed and their families killed. They not only felt the oppression from their captors, but even felt forgotten by their God. The idea of rebuilding the temple was hope for a new future. To have received that permission from King Cyrus of Persia helped them to know God had not forgotten about them at all. The people were split in joy and in sorrow. The younger generation who knew only captivity felt joy towards their future, while the older generation felt sorrow, looking back at how grand the temple was. This new temple was smaller than the one Solomon had built. The younger saw that this new temple as a connection for their longing with God. The old saw that the new temple and longed for what they used to have. What they truly longed for, both of them, was the presence of God. God's desire is to root our hearts in Him. Advent is a season of longing. Whatever else you long for this year, know that your heart is longing to know God. Would you join me in longing for God, not as in the past, but longing for Him each and every day until we're called to glory? Spend a minute reflecting on the longings in your life, and if you feel led, share them with us in this chat. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and I hope you have a wonderful Merry Christmas.